We're at Terrapin Station, everybody. Just wanted to say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Okay, I think it's morning of day 73, and we're leaving Terrapin Station Hostel. That's the house, and the hostel is operated out of the basement. You have to walk through the backyard, and out a little gate on the side, and up the street to the trail. It's about a half a mile up to the trail. So, and it's all uphill, of course. So that's the way the morning's gonna start. It feels warm out today. It feels like it's around 70 just first thing in the morning. It's supposed to get up to about 86. So water's gonna be of utmost importance today. We'll check in with you later and see how things are going. There's the trail right there already. So it's that close. That's not the Appalachian. I have a blue trail. That's the half-mile trail up to the Appalachian Trail, and then I'll continue from there. Talk to you later. Bye. And this is the official exit to the Shenandoah Valley. That's the box where they have the permits, which I filled in at the other end of the trail. And so I'm all done with the Shenandoahs right now. And hopefully what lies ahead is as beautiful as what we had so far. Onward we go. So last week we were walking along and it was so cold and in the rain that I couldn't even use my fingers to undo my pack or open up my jacket or anything because they were so numb from being cold. And here just as I suspected, here we are a week later, and it's pushing 90 with high humidity and major concern to get enough hydration. I've got some drops that go in my water to get me some electrolytes, because with a heart issue like I have, electrolyte imbalance is not a good thing. So got to keep on top of that. So it's another job to take care of. It is hot, and I wanted to unzip the bottom of my convertible pants to make them into shorts. Unfortunately, the grass is very tall in a lot of spots. That's weird. There's a fence right there. I don't know why. The grass is very tall, and ticks are a major concern. So I smeared some DEET on me, and I think it was 40% DEET. Somebody told me they heard that it doesn't do any good for ticks unless it's 90%. I've never even seen 90%, so I'm hoping that's not true. I have to do a little extra checking for ticks on the legs tonight. But it's all part of summertime on the AT. And it just came, like I said before, as expected. It came on so fast and hard. But that's the way it goes. I'm sure it's the same wherever you are. And you guys just gotta enjoy it and keep drinking. Strange section of the trail here, walking along a fence, and to the other side, some people's backyards. It's just strange. Just a little path here in between a fenced-in field, meadow, whatever. Actually looks like some hay, and people's backyards. Doesn't feel like much of a look at that. So close. Really strange. I haven't encountered this yet, so but there's some beautiful stuff up on the hill. I don't know what those buildings are up there. Looks like, kind of like a resort or something. This is we're coming up on Highway 502, I think it is, or 522, and it takes you 4 miles into Front Royal. So if I wasn't all resupplied, I might think about trying to hitch in, but I'm all set. All set until Saturday, so I can bypass that. Just saw some gentlemen, and they said they heard it's supposed to go up to 96 today. Woo! It'll be a rough one. Coming out on the road out here that I told you about, and there is some trail magic. I haven't seen that in a long time. Got some snacks and some meals. That's awesome. I guess I didn't need to resupply yesterday. You got some first aid in there, some wipes, which I took a few of so I can use those to clean up tonight. Pretzels. Really nice people. That's really awesome. Beautiful. Yes, sir. Taking a break here at the Jim and Molly Denton shelter. It's unlike any other that I've seen. They have a little eating area that's covered, a little cookout area.
Solar shower over there.
Yep, solar shower. Oh my God, they even have horseshoe pits. Horseshoe pits.
Oh yeah.
Holy mackerel. That's probably the privy down that way. Look how clean this is. Oh, this is unbelievable. Wow. Check this out. All finely painted. Bear pole, horseshoe pits. I gotta show you. I haven't seen this yet. I'm just walking in now, so you're checking it out with me here. I've heard about the, there's the horseshoes, and there's the bear pole. I've heard about the shower. They have a solar shower. And that's not solar electric, that's solar heat. They collect the water in a large black plastic tub on the top. You can see it up there. It's like a big black plastic barrel. And it's piped in from a spring. And then it just gets warm from sitting in the sun. That is crazy. I didn't expect to see it in such nice shape. I expected to see it kind of ratty. Look at that, would you? Wow. Very, very nice. Nicest shelter I've seen. It's nice to take a little break for lunch, but it's tough to get going again afterwards. It feels like it's probably close to 100 out here in this field because there's no shade and the heat just bounces off the cut grass and everything. It reminds me of last summer when I did the New Jersey section. The last 5 days I was out like this, and there was a lot of wide open spaces going through the marshland and the boardwalk in New Jersey. There was no shade, so it was like this. So it's tough. I'm drinking a lot. I'm getting my electrolytes in the water as much as I can, and just keep plugging along at a little bit slower than normal pace and see what I can get out of this day. Hopefully at least 15, I hope. Haven't given you very much in the way of videos today because this is what I've been seeing all day since those fields that I showed you last. Not that this isn't nice, and actually right now the sun is behind the clouds, so I'm getting a little break. But a lot of ups and downs, and more ups and downs again like it normally is. And so it's kind of boring to just show you this too much, so that's why I haven't seen many clips today. But if I see anything else that looks cool, I'll show you along the way. I've done about 8.5 hours so far. I've got about 2 more hours to go, and it should be about an 18 or a little over 18 mile day today. And then I want to do at least a 15 tomorrow, 15 on Friday, and a 10 on Saturday morning. Should put me into Harper's Ferry. Looking forward to it. Not taking any days off or anything, but at least I get a visit. I get to see my wife, and it'll just be nice. So we'll talk to you later. Alright, made it to the shelter. There's an old shelter way down the path over there. It's a geodesic dome. It's weird. But then we came back here, and this is a new shelter. And this is a Dick's Dome shelter, or Whiskey something or other. They have 2 different names for it. Just finished it. There's Matador trying to steal a ladder. A couple of section hikers here, but it's a beautiful place. Brand new. Still got the smell of fresh new wood, and it's got 2 levels inside. Just gorgeous. So we're all set for tonight. So Matador told me we did about 20 today. I didn't think we did. I thought it was 18 something. But we are at this fantastic shelter that was just built. It still have construction material around here. And look at this joint. It's awesome. It's got 2 floors. It's got like a loft area, a big front porch. Fantastic. So
Beers on tap.
Beers on tap, yeah. Lots of ants crawling all over, but hey, what the hell. But it's really cool. And then down the path way down yonder, there's a geodesic shelter down there, and a privy and everything, all that good stuff. We got a stream there for water, so we're all set for tonight. See you tomorrow. So, beginning of day 74. Feels like it's going to be another hot one, hot and steamy. 2 days left till I get to Harper's Ferry, and that's a real milestone along the trail. What was it? I was talking to Matador and North Star last night, and they were doing the mileages, and actually turned out to be right around 20 miles yesterday. I thought it was 18, so that was a good day, especially for the first really hot day, and it felt great. And the hot weather really helped my leg injury. I don't know, loosened it up. So that was a wonderful thing. It's a little sore this morning, but not bad at all. So I think I'm over the hump with that as far as getting through the real tough stages with it. I hope, as long as I don't re-injure it. Oh, those are pretty. Check this out. Cool flowers. So today we have what's called the roller coaster. It's a series of like 8 to 10 really tough hill climbs with a sharp climb and a sharp drop, sharp climb, sharp drop. And a lot of the talk you hear on the trail is that it's terrible. So good thing to do on a hot day. But there is a chance of some showers, thunder showers. So you're gonna have to play it by ear and see what happens as the day goes on. I want to make a minimum of 15 miles today. That would leave me about 15 tomorrow, and then 8 to 10 on Saturday to get to where I'm going. So we'll see how the day goes, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. So last night at Dick's Dome Shelter. Beautiful, really nice. They did such a great job on it. It was hot. It was actually almost hot to sleep compared to last week again, like I referred back to multiple times. Teeth were chattering, bundled up in every piece of clothes I had last week. And now last night I'm laying there in just shorts with my quilt under me, but the poncho liner, but I don't think I even put it on top of me. But we did have some activity with ants. I don't know why, brand new lumber and everything, but the place was crawling with black ants, so that was disturbing. You're laying there hot at night, and every few minutes you get woken up by an ant crawling on your leg or up your arm. So that wasn't too pleasant. So another night with not very good sleep. But it was a beautiful, beautiful shelter. I don't know if they'll ever do anything about the ants. I would hope so, because they look like almost like carpenter ants. Could do some harm to the place. So, nice place to stay. Two of the nicest shelters on the trail that I saw on the same day. The one I stopped at lunch yesterday, and the one I stayed at the night at. Very, very nice. My compliments to the people who maintain the trail out here. I think that's about it for now. I just wanted to mention the shelter. See what kind of critters I see today. Later. So on a hot day like this, you got to take advantage. There's a little sign there for a spring. I'll just show it to you real quick. I already filled up. So when you get to it, you just guzzle down as much water as you can and then refill. Call it cameling up. And there's where it comes out from under the rocks. And it is icy. It's really beautiful cold. So when I was done getting my water, I took off my bandana and soaked that, and then I took off my shirt and soaked that, so that gives me a few minutes of climate control here. The bandana that I have on is not a fashion statement. It's there for, it slows down the bugs that are dive bombing your head constantly. The flies, they get to be very annoying. And then whenever I get a chance, I soak it with water and use it for cooling. And it also stops the sweat from running in your eyes. So that's not my fashion piece of equipment today. It's just more practicality. All right, feels good with this cool air now, with all the cool water on the shirt, but it does dry quick. Up the road. First hill in the 14-mile stretch of Virginia known as the roller coaster. The climb is done on one of them, and just doing the descent. Doesn't look too bad yet. And so that'll probably take almost a mile for the first hill climb. I don't know if you'd call it a mountain. So that probably means I'll have about 13 more or so after this. The shelter that I'm stopping at for tonight is just about in the middle, about another 7 miles out. So it's gonna split it up for me. The reason I'm staying there is because the other one after that is like another 18 miles or something crazy like that. So it just wouldn't work. And as you can see by the terrain, you can't really pitch a tent just anywhere around here. So that's why I'm staying at the shelters. Hopefully there's a good tent site there. I prefer that over having the bugs crawl over me like last night. So, see how it goes on this roller coaster. The roller coaster is claiming its victims today. I just saw on my second climb of the roller coaster, probably only about, 2 miles into the 14-mile section, I just saw my third person sitting on the side, taking a break to try and recuperate, and just flushed. I asked them if they had enough water, and they said they had enough, so they said they were okay. But it's a combination of the heat and the hills and the terrain is all rock, so it's killing the feet as well because you're sweating so much in the heat, and the twisting and turning and the stopping and starting on the different rocks is rough on the feet as well. So just taking it slow, taking my time. I feel good, and I'm gonna take it easy, see how far I get. See you later. Just like yesterday, as far as the views go, this is it. Beautiful in its own way, but missing those spectacular views. Those were really cool to see. And there's a lot of climbing today on the roller coaster, so I was hoping that I'd see some good views, but no such luck. Another day and a half into Harper's Ferry, and that'd be cool to see. So almost done with the day. I think I only have like 2 miles left. Still hot as heck. Heard some thunder off in the distance, but no relief. Tomorrow's supposed to be the last hot day, and then I think Saturday is supposed to cool down with a high of like 65. So another major switch in the weather. That'll feel good. That'll feel really nice. Looking forward to it. See where I end up, and I'll show you in just a little while. See you in a few. Looky there. 1,000 miles on the Appalachian Trail, plus the 8.8 on the approach trail, but 1,000 miles is quite a mark. Pretty cool to think about. Beginning of day 75. Had unexpected storms last night. A lot of rain, lightning, thunder, all that good stuff. Hopefully do about 15 today. And maybe 8 to 10 getting into Harper's Ferry. Still got half the roller coaster to go. And maybe not quite as hot as yesterday. Got a little view today. I think it's like the first view in 3 days. And it's like a pretty big town out there, big highway. I don't know what highway it is. A lot of traffic on it. This is actually part of the trail. No guardrail, no nothing. Very interesting. I don't see where the trail goes yet, but there's a little symbol here on the ground that shows I'm going north, which is helpful. I don't know where it goes. We'll find it out. I'm sure there's a mark up ahead somewhere. Different.
On YouTube.
Hi, Phyllis.
Hi.
Oh, wrong Phyllis. I was looking for my wife. Just a group of day hikers from New Jersey I ran into, and one of them Phyllis. And all right, he's leading the pack. West Virginia state line. This is just the one border here, and then tomorrow, well today, the rest of today, I'll be running the border right along the border, so I'll be back and forth between states. And then tomorrow I'll cross solely into West Virginia for a short bit. And I think that state is only, once I do that, I think I've only got like, I'm not sure, like 14 miles or something like that in West Virginia by itself. That's a short one. First view we've had in days. This is called Ravens Rock, I believe. It's nice. Staying at the David Lesser Memorial Shelter tonight. So there's tent sites out here in the woods. The water is a quarter of a mile downhill. A gorgeous spring though. I mean, you could just, I'm pretty sure you could just drink out of it. I don't, but I filter everything. But I'll take you for a quick tour of the facilities here. So off and through the woods over there, there's a privy. Enclosed, and then we have a little overhead shelter here to sit and relax in the porch swing. And there's a picnic table there for eating. And then to the side of that, the main building is the shelter itself, and it has a big old front porch and a couple of nice benches to sit on. There's popcorn sitting over there. Pretty nice shelters they've had lately. Good night.